Content creation has become one of the biggest things in the world within the past 6 years. I don't care what you're talking about. They got content creation about anything in this world that you can think about, even politics, bro. A lot of people that create on these platforms were inspired by people that they enjoyed watching and were once sole viewers, and now they create content. There's tons of them. Like, you can do your research. I'm not gonna name all of them, but there's a few people that were obviously inspired that are now big now. Once you change from being a sole viewer to a content creator, everything changes. Your perspective on things, how you view videos, and on the way, you're gonna realize a lot of things that have a lot of questions, but nobody warns you about this. I'm very well at the beginning of my content creation journey, but I got this channel, a shoe channel, and a gaming channel that I'm trying to simultaneously grow. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the truth about all this content creation stuff has definitely been valid for all three of these channels for sure. Number one, you're not gonna get a lot of support starting out. You probably have friends that you talk to every day, every week, family, acquaintances, people that you interact with frequently. You guys engage in frequent conversations. Hell, you might even talk about stuff that the other person is like doing in their life. And I'm pretty sure if you're not a piece of shit person, you probably support them and want them to do good with the things that they do. So let's put you in that driver's seat. You are a content creator. You are just starting to make videos, and you want to obviously get as many eyes on your content as you can. You tell your friend, you tell your cousin, you tell anybody that you can talk to, like, or you've talked to within the past 5 days. I'm gonna be honest, as a fair ratio, most of them are not gonna look at it. Maybe 1 out of 5 people are gonna look at your content when you're first starting out. The support that you are expecting to get and the support that you want to get is not going to come from family or friends immediately. It's just probably not. 80% of the time, it just doesn't. You would think, but it doesn't. People have whatever reason to not support you. The economy is like whatever right now. There's a lot of people just trying to make it day to day and pay their rent. They don't have really the mindset or the free space up here to put their mind on anything that has to do with consuming anything from anybody else. And that's understandable, but that doesn't change the fact that as a creator, you need views, and the support that you want to try to get is the closest ones to you. As sour as this is going to sound, this is kind of real. A lot of people cannot stand that a person that they were once around for a considerable amount of time ends up going here, and they're still here, and they're no longer dealing with them anymore because they're not a part of that ride anymore. Some people only want to be a part of the ride to go up here with you when they weren't here with you. The support that's really gonna help you go from here to here and take you off into spaces that you never thought you could get into before content creation is gonna come from people that you don't know. That's just realistically the reality of it. If they're not helping you out, if they're not supporting you, I don't care how long you've known them, you just gotta put them on the back burner, bro, and just keep going forward. You need to meet people in your space. And if they're not in your space, but they support you, hold them as tight as you can, bro. Number 2, put your hands together, rub them together, and put in that work, because I promise you, if you think one video is gonna get you going, even though you work the hardest you probably ever worked on a video, I'm not doubting it, I'm not downplaying anybody's skill or abilities, but I promise you, it will not get the viewership or the proper just due credit, homage, however you want to say it, that you think it could get, because you don't have prior content that's consistent, burst, following up. That's the lesson that I learned. I feel like I worked hours on a video and that, wow, I think this is gonna give me 10 or 15 subscribers. Boy, was I wrong, because I didn't put in the work that needed to be put in. That's how a lot of people who put out great videos on bursts and occasions can get away with putting out a lazy video here and there. because they're consistent. And last but not least, number 3, it is not easy to be successful in this content creation thing. They're gonna talk shit, they're gonna tear you down. You gotta put in a lot of work. There's so much that goes into content creation. And right now, with everything that's going on in the world, a lot of people's mental health is getting affected. They may have issues at work and they pivot to content creation and think that it's gonna be all good and dandy, which who knows, depending on your personality, depending on how much work you put in, it could be fine and dandy. And the rise to actual growth may not be rocky or too rocky. It just all depends on what niche you're doing and what space you're in. But there's a lot of people that turn to it and end up having worse mental health because they're not getting the results that they think that they're going to get. If you're at a job, I will say at least you are guaranteed to get paid. You are guaranteed to get something out of doing something. Content creation, you are not guaranteed a goddamn thing. This thing is here one day and gone tomorrow for a lot of people. No bullshit. You gotta stay relevant. You gotta do everything that you can to stay in that algorithm. I'm not saying do anything on camera that you're gonna regret doing, that you can't get yourself out of. If you truly persevere and once you get to the monetization of this content creation thing, keep putting out videos. Viral videos don't matter. Keep putting in that work, because once you get that run, as some of these creators say, enjoy it. Do right with the money. Because like I said previously, just a few moments ago, it is here today and gone tomorrow for some. It does not last forever. So if you're ready to take on this journey, I wish you the best, because I'm on this motherfucker with ya. Y'all have a great day.